little nose. A little baby girl for me to hold. You're a force of nature, a minor tremor. You make my hands tremble, but I vow not to let you down. Baby, your eyes are like a portal that sucks me to this magic land. This magic land called Father. It's my first time in this land and I'm lost like Alice. But baby, I've got the map of the world on my hands. The glove spins around my fingertips. I will find my way. Baby, I'm in love. I can feel my feet wobbling. I would fall for you. But that's a luxury I can't afford right now. Because if I fall, it means you fall too. For you, nothing I wouldn't do. I would climb barefoot through Mount Zion, swim across the Indian Ocean with my feet tied with anchor chains made from iron. If your world is dark, I would cut it like crime. I would be your shoulder to cry on. I would wrestle a bear with my bare hands and put my tongue on a trail of safari ants just to see me smile. But I know it never comes once.
Papa is coming back home. He did not leave you alone. Papa is coming back home. He did not leave you alone. So if not, child, oh silly, oh silly, oh silly. So if not, child, if not, my child, we know, child.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Because you cry makes me feel weak, like gazelles grazing with lions. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Because you cry makes me feel vulnerable, like Samson after his hair was cut. Baby, it's me and you against the world. And now, as you draw your first breath upon this new world, I'd love to make a vow so sacred, God is listening. A vow so ancient, the ancestors are listening. A vow only a man in love can make.
Not child, we've known my child, we know child.
I vow to hold your hand, to lead, to show you the way. But if you ever let go of my hand, I vow to have your back. I vow to love you, even if you don't love me back. There are times you will wish not to see my face, but I vow never to let you alone. I vow to rescue you when the world turns into a hurricane. But it's not my wish you only remember me when the world gets dark and heavy in every possible way. But baby, the world is not at all a safe place. There are monsters that eat little babies, but not you, little one. To you, they'll have to come for me first. I vow not to make it easy for them.
A me.
I vow to be your shield and defender. I vow to be your beacon of hope. I hope you remember me when the world gets light in every possible way. I hope I'm the one you feel in the smell of new rain. I vow to be a colorful bed of flowers unto which you rest your heavy heart upon. I vow, oh I vow, I vow to be your knight in shining armor. Baby, it's the little things in life that count. And for you, your value is infinity. May you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with the fairies and talk to the moon. Welcome to the world, little one.
Papa is coming back home. He did not leave you alone. Papa is coming back home. He did not leave you alone. So weep not, child, weep not, child, weep not, child, weep not, child. So weep not, child, weep not, my child. See
I have always craved male validation, attention to speak of. From the simplest of wars to the grandest of conquests I have waged, I have always felt like I needed some manly assurances. A man, I said, a man. Funny because, spoiler alert, I'm a feminist. I believe in breaking the barriers to equality where we hear the opinions of men and don't pay much attention to them. Yet, for some reason, I still look for your voice in the confines of my mind. The confidence I ooze is so tiny, it will take one man to crumble with a simple, take you them on a ring, another guy in rainbow. Daddy, Papa, Father, Dad, I have searched for semblance of you in every man I meet, comparing them to you, a mythical being. Clearly, I have not felt your presence. My name does not depict of your existence like you were ripped off from the surface of the earth when I have never been part of yours in the first place.
I ask Mom lots of questions.
Or nearly half of them, and frankly.
To be honest, I am tired of the empty answers.
And half-truths.
See, there's a thing about women and the men they love.
Waswahili husema mchimba kisima pangi laini na mami nina swali.
Something that makes a woman want to protect the man that they love. That I think Mom is either just too fragile or not ready to paint Dad in a bad light.
Or she just wants to maintain the purity of Dad's image in my mind. And in that image lies obscurity, tainted and screaming absence. The scent of death and defeat lingers. A haunting question echoes. What's your excuse? Were you too young to grasp the weight of your actions? Did your passions burn so fiercely you had to abandon your responsibilities? Was Mom too overwhelmed to rein you in? Or are you simply a painful thorn on the side, a persistent ache? Dad, you broke me.
I have always felt fragile. Looking into the mirror, hoping to see a glimpse of who I have become. Dad, wherever you are, your absence created a profound shadow over my identity. Do you comprehend the role a father plays in his son's life? Can you imagine the depth of a son's yearning for his father? Have you ever longed for a connection that forever remained elusive? Have you ever found yourself stumbling in darkness? I'm not saying I was lost, but 25 years of not knowing.
I could have been someone's apple of an eye, someone more worthy, someone humble.
I could have been someone's pride. And one day, that pride would be mine.
As I can see, the both of you are all grown up. Look at my both two kids. All grown up.
We're not your babies.
We're two of your fastest DNA.
Hey! You, listen. So just because of my absence, did your eyes refuse sight? Did your little limbs tremble when you were a baby? You know, you should be thanking me because I needed something to fill your drive. The need for a father. Man. You see, man, it's really funny how things change and times change. Do you remember when there was a time when, man, centuries ago, we were the strongest species on the planet, but not just in might, but even in spiritual insight. Emotionally, we were dead, right? Yes. Because, I mean, if you had tears, we hid them. Correct? Yes. As a child, you had no voice, no say. Men were demigods to be worshipped. Yes. Now you see, back in my days, children, we had to adhere to the rules. Every child was responsible. Rather, every adult was responsible for a child's upbringing. So that means that every adult brought you up. Help me out. Do you recall when there was a time when it really took a whole village to raise these kids?
You cannot bring a child into the world and simply entrust them to the whims of the universe. Humans are evil. You are evil. You cannot trust your child with just anyone. Defilement cases are on the rise, and most of the culprits are men.
Hey, some of these men are even brutalized, beaten, silenced. No one wants to talk, no one wants to listen.
But do you know what I pray for the most? I pray for a time when we no longer let our past traumas define our world. I mean, come on, man. We've been so quiet for so long. We need to let our voices rise from the rambling volcanoes. Life is never that black and white, right? I mean, we need to let these children in on the joke. You see, there's this time I met a man, and I was like, hey, my guy, what's up? You good? Yeah. And I was like, how's everything? And then this guy goes like, man, everything is bad. I feel like running away from my responsibilities. I mean, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Man, do we ever air our plight to these children? Hear me out. Now you see these two kids. These two kids up here. These are my kids. Eh? And I am the one who raised them.
You never raised us. You raised no one.
Huh? Well, I sent your mother money. I paid for your school fees. I bought you clothes. What else did you expect? To worship at my feet?
It was never just about the money, Dad.
Son, listen. A man is always about the money.
It was never just about the money.
Okay. Then kama si pesa ni nini? Love?
Yes, love.
Umesema?
Love.
Don't be stupid. Kijana cha ufala. Love, money. You cannot afford a look from a lady if you don't have any money. Money can buy you cars, love,
Money
happiness.
can't buy me love.
What?
Money can't buy love, Dad.
Not all women want money from a man.
Are you serious? Is this serious? Are you genuinely questioning this? Is she truly sincere?
Yes, not every woman seeks financial stability from a man.
Ah, alright. Then I would like to know the woman who raised you, because apparently that is not the woman who are made for your mother.
Hey, keep my mother's name out of your mouth. She was an upstanding woman.
Yes. Funny how he says it.
My mother.
Like she was his mother alone. You know, could be true because she sure treated him like the golden child. The one showered in love and affection. As for me, her only daughter, I might as well have been a co-wife sharing a household. It wasn't just about the favorism. I grew up as an afterthought, a supporting character in my own life.
Yeah, she was a single mother, yes, but it was as if she expected me to also fill a void that was left by a man who had long abandoned the ship.
She treated me with a distance that bordered on indifference, like a co-wife vying for attention in a polygamous marriage.
Right now, I'm standing across the man who could have been my ally, my support system. And I just want to ask you this without all the bitterness.
Where were you? I could have been your favorite. You could have shielded me from the loneliness that was my daily companion. But, of course, I will never say it that way. Instead, I will tread lightly on the surface of my emotions, like walking on a tightrope, navigating a balance between resentment and a longing for acknowledgement.
Where have you been for the last 25 years?
I don't know. Not being your dad, I guess.
You left mom when she needed you the most. Helpless, alone. School had to stop. The family abandoned her.
And so all that because of me.
Yes!
So you think I had it?
You had it easy. You have always had it easy. You were all over the world cruising, doing God knows what, while you had already played your part, parted the seas and sealed the deal.
Son, listen here. I never had it easy. Son, the day you were born, I went out. Because you two, the two of you came like, how do I say this? Like an unexpected train bullet. Like the presidency to a hustler. A heavy crown upon a lazy head. Son, if I had taken that bullet, then I would mess up the economy. So I had to dodge that bullet so that I can save you. Right? Listen here, son. It was never easy. Not on my side, not on your mother's side. It was never easy.
Unajua hiyo mbao yako yenye unajificha nayo ungeongeza kwa mbao ya mom tungekuwa a family.
Nikwambia kitu moja. You see the way I didn't have the ability to sustain the economy. Ndio saizi vile tuko. Imagine saizi ID yenye tulikuwa tunachukua bure. Sasa ndio mbili. Si ndio? Right? Na vile kijana wangu amesema nyanya moja ni mbao.
Hiyo mbao yako ungeongeza mbao ya mom tungekuwa a family.
Ni sawa sana, ni sawa. But it's not that simple. Unajua kwa nini? Because I also faced a storm of uncertainties and responsibilities that I could handle. Because I didn't want to be a burden to you, but again, I didn't want to be an absent father. So it wasn't about me living the best life. It was about survival.
Survival. Survival. What about our survival? What about her survival?
Yeah, her survival. It wasn't about me being there or not. Because no, just hear me out. Hear me out, please. I was grappling with my own demons too. Yeah, to be honest, for real. Because, son, I could have stayed. But your mother, your mom, was the one who wanted that pregnancy. No. I didn't have the choice whether I was ready or not. All right? Because, son, a man's choice in such matters and powerless. Just like from the back of a tree, leaving him exposed and powerless.
You left her to bear the storm alone with all that burden.
Huh. Okay. It wasn't about me being there or not, son. You see, even if I was there, listen to me, son. I faced a lot of things.
You left me without a father. You made your choice and you left me fatherless.
Yes. Now say it.
Yes, you
Say it.
You are a coward. You left me fatherless.
Okay. You know, sometimes the decisions that we make are the ones that don't seem right. But I hope, son, listen to me. Don't turn your back on your father. Never do that shit on me.
Your father needs to remember.
He's my son. He's my sperm. Son, listen to me. I hope one day you'll be a man. And a big fat ass maybe one day. You'll be a man and you understand that I made a choice based on you. And I loved you. I'm out.